Italy in blue serving Brazil in the yellow and blue receiving for this Pool E match, second phase of the FIVB Women's Volleyball World Championship here in Rotterdam, and it's first point for Italy. Unforced error from Tainara.
Never feels good hitting that first ball out, I can tell you. You want to get that one in. But there's a lot of game to go.
Bossetti will serve again. That time Tainara does get it in, but it's well slowed down by the block, and a chance for Petrini, and somehow it stays in play. What a great get by De Gennaro, and reaction from Petrini. And a better chance here now, maybe. Igonu goes huge. What a big dig that is from Natinia. And what a start to this match we're getting now in this second point. Trouble for Igonu when she tips from that high. It's quite easy to get to. But still, the rally is continuing. Still, Tainara looking for a way through. Did she catch hands this time? No, she hasn't. And we have the same outcome we had in the first point, and this one took a lot longer to get to.
Well, if that's going to be the standard of this match, we're in for a long night here, Clayton. She just looked for the top of the fingers, could not find it. She thought she had it. She was celebrating with her team.
Well, what they've done is they've challenged as well. They're going to have a look at this. It was unconclusive when we saw that, but the video challenge is coming in. For those of you new to the game, for those of you not new to the game but don't know what's happening here, I'll tell you, video challenge. So the coaches can have as many challenges as they like around certain infractions, certain decisions. If they get two wrong, they get no more in the set. They can challenge for block touch, they can challenge for ball in, ball out. They can challenge for foot faults from the serving line, the 3-meter line, the center line. They can challenge for net touches, they can challenge for antenna touch, and they can also challenge if the referee said the ball has hit the floor when it hasn't, and vice versa.
That's a lot of challenges.
There's quite a few, yeah. Well, we're trying to get that outcome, and that doesn't look like it has touched anybody, does it?
No, she was definitely going for it. You can tell the way she hit that so hard and flat. Look, there's no topspin at all on that ball. Great blocking reach from Italy.
2 points down, one video challenge down for Brazil. Italy will go back and serve again with Bossetti. A good serve, which means the middle can't go. Gabby with the ball that gets recycled. Tainara still can't find a winning score at the moment. And it's into transition here for Brazil. But a bit scrappy. Both teams in a neutral position right now. It's just the one attacker available most of the time. A similar thing here. Good touch by Natinia. But this is free ball Italy. And now they've got all four attackers back in play. Now Petrini bounces one cross court because Carroll was left stranded in the middle.
Well, they're waiting for it. They had to really work hard, Italy, for this point. And there it is, one-on-one. She got the opportunity and she made sure she put that down. What a great start for Italy.
Brazil still looking for their first point. And they will be gifted it.
Well, that's the risk and reward. The Italians letting the Brazilians know where they're going to be serving that ball.
Gabby's serve is not a bad one, but that's a really good dig, actually, and now into transition. Good touch by Bossetti. Good cover by Bossetti. Oh, and it's just too far away from Igonu. It actually went down in stages.
Some great backcourt swings from both sides. And then Igonu with the big set, just couldn't get it out there with enough height to get over the block. Looking for an outside on the arm, but Brazil just too good on the outside block.
And that's an error from Kirikella.
Bit of nerves at the start of this match, perhaps, by the outside hitters, opposite hitters. Italy coming in with a lot of confidence.
It's another good touch in the block to slow it down. That's a really good opportunity, and Brazil have taken it. And so just like that, from 3-0 down, 4-3 in front.
It can happen so quickly with a couple of great serves. Big swings this time, making sure Tainara
well played by Petrini. So close to the block, they're not playing it. Gabby can't get to it.
She really had to sell that she was going to hit that one hard to keep the blockers up there. But the position of the dump was perfect.
Kirikella back to the serving line. No room for Petrini to get past the block, but Carroll finds a way.
Both teams want to keep pushing that ball up to the net so they can use the middle. And that one just going between the two blockers from Italy.
Nice. Although even with two blockers pinching her, as it were, either side of her, he still manages to get the ball on the floor.
Great vision here. Two blockers are there, they're a bit late. Nice, keeps the right hand up, nice and long to sell that.
Decent enough ball in. Petrini doesn't put it on the floor, but Igonu does. Such a good outlet to have, Igonu, in your team.
Well, whether she's backcourt, front court, or even on the bench. Backcourt, front court, she's got every hit. She just comes up so high. It's so hard to block or defend.
Good swing from Tainara. Two very different styles of opposite attack being shown. Tainara really gets into the ball, looks for the gaps, and uses that.
And uses her full strength there, hitting right deep into the corner. Such a hard ball to defend for the person defending in position one.
Well played by Petrini to get something on that. Igonu has gone over the top but hasn't found the court. Brazil now, this is another 3-point lead. What a turnaround.
Well, that sort of run of points is definitely the mistakes, the nerves, as both teams settle into this match.
Rossetti does well to get out of the way.
Again, using her full strength, putting all of her body into that, doing a full pike on that serve. It's not enough topspin.
Massive block, Denesi getting the better of Tainara. Interesting serve from Petrini, a little 1-foot float serve. Not many players do that.
Oh, I love the reach of Denesi to close off that block with her outside hitter. Just makes a great big wall.
Brazil come again. And again. But now Italy have a chance. And Igonu is able to do real damage and get Italy back into this now. Just their ability, even their contact point so high. But even with Doric getting a touch, it's still really almost impossible to stop. Another good serve from Petrini, putting Petrini on the back foot. Italy could go in front here. It's a good take. And a really good play from Carol Gattaz to put it on the floor.
Great one-handed set as well. This ball's coming so tight. Look at that, right into the perfect spot.
Well, that's not the best of sets from Oro, trying to force that out to Bossetti. And they pay the price. Great swing from Gabby. So many different techniques on display here, which tells those of you watching that there isn't one definitive technique. Technique is just a means to an end.
It is a lot of different styles. Depending on the body type, Gabby's very lean, very fast.
Good ankle.
That one was fast. Gabby couldn't get her arms in the right spot to defend that ball. Great angle.
Bossetti with a great swing.
Really flipping the wrist on that. She was a little bit underneath it. But that angle gave her the point.
It has hit the floor. Oh, no, it hadn't, but it's been called as a catch ball by the referee.
Wow.
That was that second one, wasn't it?
Oh, the second touch.
That was okay.
That was
off the bicep.
Yeah, that was definitely a great call. She's flipped that up with the underneath of her hand.
Good ball in by Gennaro. And when you get a good ball in at this level, it's really difficult to be able to do anything about it as a defending team.
Big swing there from the middle. Big round arm. Again, another different style of spike.
Igonu with the serve. Not as hard for Petrini as the ball's hit the net, took all of the energy out of it. She'd set up for a big swing.
Big hole in the middle of the Italians' defense here too. You can see how much space there is. Even if she'd tipped that, that ball would have hit the ground.
No one could get there in time, and Italy take the point. But it's Brazil who still have the lead.
Bossetti taking advantage of the top of that block, drilling it off the hands. So hard to control when the ball is hit hard.
Good leave, that. Nice pass. Oh, what a touch. And that, magnificent from Brazil, inviting Italy to come again. Inviting Igonu to come again. She gets dug again. Well watched by Oro. And still the rally continues. Now Petrini on her second swing, but she can't find the floor. And it's Petrini who puts it down. That's just Brazil in a nutshell.
Incredible defense from Brazil on Igonu. Didn't just get her once, got her twice. They had to work so hard for this point. Finally found the space between the blocks.
Dobbiamo dare solo più qualità all'attacco. In cambio palla è ok. Tu dove, Peter? Fatti sentire bella grande il rit, Valla a prendere prima. Sul contrattacco, nelle azioni lunghe, ci sta prendendo la fretta di velocizzare, no? Di abbassare un po' le traiettorie. Lì dobbiamo essere bravi a tenere il ritmo nostro per riuscire a tirare pallonate, perché poi la differenza la facciamo lì, Vai, via, via,
Well, I got the point. I got the bit. The cambio pala's okay, so their siding out's all right. But he was, I think, just talking about their ability to get it into transition, and they need to do more when they have that opportunity. That's my limited Italian, which is really limited.
We'll have all the Italian fans calling in.
Yeah,
or
saying, yeah, you got that completely wrong.
Yeah, that's exactly what he said.
Gabby with the serve. And that's Igonu doing what she does best on the pipe attack.
She loves it. Feels so good, even though she's done it so many times. Not just in this competition, but again, not a lot of top spin, just driving it deep and hard. There's just absolutely no one there.
Kirikella with the serve. No one reacting quickly enough to be able to get it. Bossetti and Kirikella had to go. It's Brazil who have the point.
Well, that one was just behind the middle play. The blockers were left almost on their feet, both of them, coming up late. Great spot.
Carol with the serve for Brazil. Touch by Macris. Has that caught any hands? No, it has not. An error from Petrini, and Italy will take the point.
Petrini didn't get a big run up here. She was covering in short. She backed off only to the baseline. Not enough topspin.
Petrini the target. Good cover from Oro. That's not touched anyone. Igonu tries to get it in, but it didn't happen.
Just again, a little bit late on the attack. Igonu hitting that one on the way down, not getting enough topspin.
Tenaro with the serve. Easy for De Gennaro. Oh my goodness, it landed in! Well, that's the miss hit of all miss hits. Senesi knows it.
Well, that actually may help the Italians just to settle, relax a little bit. The libero from Brazil was in the right spot. She knew as well. That was the only thing that was going to beat her.
That looked like it was going to be going out from the get-go, but actually dropped pretty close to the baseline from Petrini. She's got a variation in serve. She's got a jump float serve, a one-foot sidestep, and a jump serve. Kind of mixes them up a bit, keeps the passing unit guessing. Tenara dealt with by Oro. Good touch that from Tenara.
Oh.
Unfortunately, that's outside the antenna. Gabby could do nothing about it.
Yeah, that's a tough one. A couple of great pickups from Brazil. Put them in an opportunity there, but just too wide. The ball's not allowed to touch the antenna.
These pesky middle blockers think they can set. Jump set behind, and it was, yeah, miles wide, wasn't it? Another one-hander from Macris, but it's off the foot, and then it's a table. Brazil knew.
Well, I just wonder how often Macris practices those one-hand back sets. They're just beautiful. Looked exactly the same as the one she did earlier.
Lorena coming in to serve. Carol Gataz to the bench for the moment. It's been given as a touch in the block, and there was. Carol touched it. Brilliant. Really good work from the referee.
Igonu doesn't have much of a run-up. She's only got a couple of big steps, but again, a little bit lucky there. Just touching the top of the block.
She's a player that jumps up as opposed to forwards, is Igonu, and Gabby similar at times, but she gets her body in kind of a different place. You can really drive through it.
It's a great pass from Brazil off that fast, hard serve.
Yeah, it's a tad high for Petrini on the pipe, but they get away with it. And this has been kind of like the discussion between Oro setting and Malinov setting for Italy, and what they bring and the different things they bring. And you just get the feeling at times Oro not quite as confident in certain areas on the faster plays. But certainly putting the ball out wide, absolutely fine, and finding Igonu fine. Italy have made a change. And Sara Bonifaccio's come in.
Oh, there it is again, that back set, one-handed, this time dug. Oh.
I said Bonifacio, it's not, it's Malinov's come in. We're talking about Oro setting, and now Malinov's come in to replace her. But it hasn't helped because Brazil take the point.
Brazil just hanging on here. Seesaw of points. Gonu, she feels that there's just a big hole there. What a great touch. That big block, too good.
Another one that's going to hit the floor. Everybody crowded in around in the 3-meter line. Italy called a timeout.
Well, Carol is doing her job in the middle, that's for sure. She's getting outside,
si fa un bel po'.
getting hands on the ball.
Allora, ok, una murata lì. Non c'è problema, sul cambio palla ci siamo, raga. Dobbiamo essere solo più costanti sulle azioni di contrattacco. Oh, raga, inizia il mondiale, quindi è la prima partita, no? Dove magari abbiamo una squadra tosta, ma noi dobbiamo farci più grandi di quello che stiamo facendo vedere adesso. Noi siamo molto più grandi, non cambiate le facce, non vi sento. Via,
Coach Mazzanti's, he's quite calm. He's very direct with his instructions, even though we can't understand exactly what he's saying, but he's very direct, he's very calm.
Right now, Italy are behind by 4. There's still plenty of points to play with. They side it out. Good chance. Interestingly, Brazil have been going after De Janeiro. She's passed an awful lot of ball from Brazil, but they're still getting it into transition. They're still winning their points, and I don't guess it must be a part of their tactics to go after De Janeiro for whatever reason. It's working. Great pick up that by Macris.
Another big backcourt swing into the corners of the court.
And the substitution's been changed. Oro's back on. Malinov's gone to the bench. And that's a good link between Oro and Kirikella.
Another substitution for service.
Change. So Lubian's coming in. Marina Lubian plays, she's gone to Conegliano this season from Scandicci last season. She's got a really good jump serve, and I hope I haven't just spoilt it for everybody and she misses it, but I hope she gets it in. It's a really good one. Well, that's easily dealt with, though. However, there is a chance here for Italy. Ikonu, that's more like it from her.
Well, she may not have served an ace, but she did make a great dig in the backcourt there to keep her team alive and gave Igonu the opportunity to hit that ball for a winner.
And not only that, Brazil call a timeout because they know that Lubian would be on a roll then, just to up the next serve, and they're going to make a start again from scratch.
It is hard coming off the bench and having to, you know, be expected to serve a big serve, big ace serve.
Essa é a observação que tem que fazer. Vamos lá de novo. A Danese queimou com a Carol, conseguiu sair pouco para lá. Olha aí, ó. Essa Lubian é rápido, atenção.
How's your Portuguese?
I was going to ask you the same thing.
Bom dia, muito obrigado, I'm afraid.
Yeah, I have spoken a little bit of both Portuguese and Italian, but that is way too fast for me to understand. But I'm sure it was very, very educational.
Well, the interesting thing, like you said about Mazzanti, for Zio Roberto, he was very calm. He was really calm in the game against China as well. And I think that makes a big difference for him and for the team when he is calm like that. That is an incredible touch from Natinha. It won't come back. And that is how Brazil play. They know. I was once fortunate. I've had a chat with Paulo Barros, the assistant coach, who's saying that, you know, they're playing against European teams. They're much bigger than Brazil are generally across all the various playing positions. But Brazil give up on nothing, and they come back at you, and they come back at you, and that's exactly what happened with that point. Didn't give up on that ball that clipped the net. Carol Gattas into the front row. Carol with the serve. Brazil now 2 away from taking this set. That's a decision, isn't it? It's a tough one for Gabby, playing at 6, or middle back, as they say in the United States. Where do you play? Does she sit a little bit deeper and try and go for that ball then and be on the baseline, she can get it, or does she think, fill the gaps?
No, I think she's got to sit deeper. When there's 3 blockers like that, she's got to stay really deep. Bit of luck there. Italy just not closing that block off.
It's Pietrini's responsibility to help out with Denise. He couldn't close that gap, as you said.
Yeah.
So now it's set point for Brazil. They're going to make a couple of changes, Brazil. Kissy has come in, and so too has Roberta. So Kissy into the front row, extra height and blocking. Roberta into the back row to serve, so the setter goes into the back row. Potentially 4 attacking options if they get this into transition for Brazil, with Gabby on the pipe as well. They have got it into transition. Oh, and they have scored as well with Gabby on the pipe. Brilliant for Brazil. It all came to fruition for them. They take the opening set, 25-20.
Great teamwork from Brazil, I'd have to say. They really all did their job. They worked together. They executed. Italy just a little bit, the blocking wasn't quite there, whereas Brazil's blocking was superb.
Gabby ready, makes her first step. Roberta picking up that rhythm, and that's really important. The thing that, for those of you that want to be really good setters, she hasn't just thrown that ball up there and said, have a go. She's picked up the movement of Gabby. She's seen that in her peripheral vision. She's got then an idea of the speed at which she's coming in at to release that ball into where she's going to then travel into. And there's confirmation of the set score, 25-20 for Brazil. They were off to a very slow start, 3-0 down, but goodness me, didn't they come back for 3-3, 4-3, and then it was all Brazil, really. What a fascinating first set.
Well, you talk about the setters, Clayton. You know, they're not only looking to feel where the hitters are, they're also having to look to the other side and see where the blockers are at the same time as keep their eye on the ball, know where they are on the court, know where the antennas are. I mean, it's such an incredibly difficult job. Somebody loves somebody there. The setters, integral part of the game. You know, it really does take a very intelligent, very skillful person to be a setter.
And even if they're not the captain either, they are the leaders on the court, that's for sure. And I think that's one of the things. Maybe I don't want to be putting the opinions of saying that, but maybe that's, you can see how Macris and Roberta lead when they're on court. Maybe that's not quite what was there from Oro in that set, or maybe that's where they need to get it going. But they can give the get the ball up to the attackers. It can happen.
The great thing about Brazil too is Macris actually plays in the same club as almost half the team. So she has great connection with all year round with her team, with the middles, with the backcourt, the outside, you know, the one-handed back set.
Exactly.
She's doing that all year round to the same or very similar group of players.
Talking of teammates, Gabby, who's playing for the outside for Brazil, is going to be teammates with Igonu this season because they're both at Vakif Bank in Turkey. Igonu's been prized away from Conegliano in Italy. She's going to play in Turkey. But what a team that is.
That's scary.
Well, Guidetti's got himself. Guidetti was once asked, he said, right, who do you fear? He said, any team with Igonu in it. So he's got the player he's been after for some time. And but even fascinatingly, though, Conegliano against Vakif Bank in the Champions League final. Vakif Bank beat Conegliano with Isabella Hack. Isabella Hack has now gone to Conegliano, and Igonu's gone to Vakif Bank. The opposites have swapped clubs. Can't wait for all that to kick off. And the Italian League, which you'll be able to see Isabella hacking, is getting underway after this tournament finishes.
Well, the summary of all that is they know each other pretty well.
They do.
On and off the court.
And yes, indeed. Around them as club level, against each other, international level. And that's where you get to see tendencies at times, and they can be really valuable if you can pick up tendencies. Away we go then with the second set. Brazil having taken the first. Italy with a bit of work to do, and done it to start with Petrini putting that one away cross court.
Great pass setting up that play, leaving just one blocker on Petrini. Looking for the line on that, just overcooking it.
Gabby back to the serving line herself. Jump float. It's a good jump float. Has to go out wide. And the block waiting at the wall. That is Carol. Make sure it doesn't come over. I saw their most magnificent poster in Arnhem, and it was a picture of Carol, and her jersey was just a brick wall.
Yeah, it's pretty scary. You don't really want to try and hit through her arms. Be wanting to try and hit down the line.
It's a good touch that by Natinia. And a good lead by Gonu.
Nice defense again from Brazil, but just missed hitting that one.
Good touch.
Oh, smart play. She knew everybody was hunkered in short, Denise, and she just pushed it deep. That was a good dig. She had a little look. She saw there was no one home in the backcourt.
That's not coming back over. Well, if there's an area in which Italy can have success, it seems to be against Tainara at the moment.
Really chasing to close that one from the middle to the outside. The blockers working well together.
Another point for Brazil, so just like they did in the first set where they were behind, they're beginning their comeback here with Prideroich.
See how much room she's got to work with. It's only a couple of centimetres or an inch or two on either side.
Oh, goodness me. Oh, what a touch!
Good chase.
Italy come again. Petrini, what a good touch that is from Tainara. That looked to be a free swing for a moment. Petrini again, and this time goes steeper and gets it. But that swinging, Gonu, just incredible jump. Wonderful hustle from Brazil.
Again, one-on-one, finds the middle. Bit of water on the court, bit of sweat from the diving players, just being cleaned up by the court officials, the ball girls, the sweat girls.
It's an important part for safety of the players that the perspiration's cleared away. Nice touch. And Gonu just hit some ridiculous angles. That's pretty much standard for her to go from 2 across to 2.
You could hear the effort when she took off, mouth open, getting as much oxygen as she can, and then just getting up and whipping that off the side of the ball.
It's so far back, isn't it? It's incredible. Oh, what a touch that is by Oro.
That was a great set, but no one was there to hit it.
It's in, it's in. I think Natinia might have got a call to say leave it.
It had a lot of underspin off the top of the block. It looked like it was going out. It was almost side spin, helicopter ball. We'll take that.
Brazil call timeout.
O problema todo, Gabi, é que a gente não está entendendo o jogo.
That play.
Fundo, meio, é o jogo. Quando a bola bate e rebate aqui, a gente está jogando a bola para a extremidade, lá tá tudo amado. Não é isso. Não é esse o jogo. Aquela bola que ela jogou para você, só entra para um. Acabou a história. Só tem que virar lá. É o lugar, galera. Vambora.
Roberto, that time a little bit more animated in the timeout. Brazil trailing, he needs to pump his team up. Of course, his history in the game as a coach with Brazil is incredible. Gold medals at the Olympics with the men. Silvers as well. Tokyo, the previous Olympics.
Nice touch. De Gennaro can only dig it. And then Igonu can only hit the snot out of it. Oh my goodness.
She loved that one. She knew it was a winner as she was striking it high over the top. And it's not easy to hit a ball on the right side when you're a right-hander.
Nice touch by De Gennaro. Clever play from Igonu. Made sure it went in, made sure that it at least has to be played again, and that's going to work. I think, no, it's come off of Bossetti. No, she says. So we're going to have a challenge.
The referee called it a touch originally.
They were convinced, weren't they? As soon as they turned around and realised it'd been called for a touch. Said, no, 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 so we'll find out. But this is a much better second set for Italy.
We knew both these teams were going to be coming into this match with high expectations. The emotions are staying in check right now. Both teams having their run of points and their outstanding moments. Both making a couple of errors here and there, but right now it's still very even. I wonder how long it took for Brazil to get over their surprise loss to Japan. We say surprise because on paper they should have won that, but Japan are playing amazing.
They were, and they got over it pretty quickly because they went out and beat China. So yeah, I think they just left that one. That one hasn't caught any fingers.
Okay, ready.
So it will be Italy's ball. And this is a big lead for them now, 6 points. Question is, can they keep hold of it? Another one-handed, marvellous
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. You don't see that very often in women's volleyball, the one-handed set. She's not just doing it anywhere, she's doing it so tight to the net as well. If she goes anywhere over the net, she's going to be called for a reach over.
Tenara. Just a little too quick with that, snatching at it a little bit, lost the height she needed. Keeps Italy in a 6-point advantage.
Oh, crazy angle. Igonu was standing there. She probably should have been a little bit further off the net in defense.
She's also probably thinking, oh, why did you hit that angle?
Yeah, she probably didn't think, yeah, exactly. A bit of a side spin, but yeah, she definitely could have been close to the attack line, Igonu.
Good set.
Oh, she's a setter. It's a great set, but fantastic block again. Brazil really putting up the wall. The outside, that time doing the work.
It's a good ball in. And then on the way up, Igonu's taking that one. Igonu with the jump serve, a serve that she hits from the baseline. She's not one of the, because of the fact that she just tends to jump up, she's got such a big spring goes up that she doesn't actually hit the ball inside the court more often than not when she's jump serving. It's always about the 9-meter line.
She does have the currently fastest clock serve at 100 kilometers an hour. Wouldn't be wanting to sit behind that.
No, it doesn't matter if she's hitting that from 9 meters or 19 meters. It's still going to be tough to deal with.
Oh!
Wow, if you've got Carol in the way of it, though, then it could be a different story. It is a different story. What a block.
look at the blockers there, arms out wide from Brazil. Big wall, great form, right next to each other. That's got to hurt. She knows it. Silly me. Won't happen again, I don't think, for a few points.
Brazil will try and make it happen again if they can. They're in trouble here, Italy. It has to go wide. Oh, it has happened again. It's even more emphatic this time, Carol. Really aggressive. Timeout, Italy.
Well, you know when you're going into a match and you've got a player like Agonu, you can wait, you can watch. Again, exactly the same block, exactly the same point. Great timing by Carol.
In ricezione, fatti grandi ricezione, non con quella palla addosso. Ok? Sentiti grandi con quelle braccia. E l'altra roba, adesso a parte queste palle qui che erano due palle difficilissime da dietro, su tutte le aperture sulla rete la stiamo aspettando troppo, attaccate la palla, andatela a prendere, poi magari la riportate sul palleggiatore, ma andatevela a prendere.
Well, Brazil have made 6 points compared to 3 in the last few minutes. Can they get back? A couple more of those will be good.
Nice ball in. Good set, lovely set from Oro, in fact, made the middle, had to stay and respect the middle that was coming from Kira Keller.
Yeah, it's a beautiful play. The set is just over the top of the middle, not quite all the way out to the outside, and leaves a big angle open for the outside hitter.
Oh. Well, there was just one too many, wasn't it? And that's, Macri said her best, but what it's telling us is the passing's not that great at the moment from Brazil. And then they're struggling with that. Tanara really couldn't get to it.
Tanara's error rate is a little bit higher than she probably would have liked in this match so far.
Italy have it into transition here, and Igonu is going to thump it. Of course she is. Tanara waiting on the line, but really, what a hit.
Oh, that backcourt set was right out wide. Opened up the line. Look at the space she had. She felt that. That wasn't coming back.
Decent serve that from Bossetti.
Fast swing from Gabby again from the outside. She's so quick. Even in slow motion, it looks fast. Her arm whips it through.
Free ball here for Brazil. Where Gabby again works the cross-court angle.
Well, here comes the Brazil train. 1 point at a time. Beautiful fast set. Big gap in the block. Italy just couldn't close it off. Takes a bit of the pressure off now.
Nice touch by Igonu. And a great swing from Petrini. Just edging away again now, Italy.
Yeah, that was unfortunate for Carol. She was right there. She closed the block. It was the speed of the spike again. It's not often the strength. It really is the speed of the arm. Trouble again.
Great blocking by Italy. And a lovely, lovely play from them.
The set from Oro, before she set it, she had a look. She saw what was going on. She knew where the blockers were, and she just pushed it out so fast.
Timeout by Brazil.
Well, they looked like they had a bit of a run there. They looked like they were within 2 points, and now all of a sudden...
Ela entra, não precisa bater. É mais difícil bater do que puxar. Tá? Vambora de novo, galera. Carol precisa jogar ali no meio. Vambora. Tá? Deu o lance ali, é isso. Colou, tem que usar outra coisa. Vamos arrumar a Carol. Vai tentar fazer essa Carol no meio e a sobreposta. Vambora.
Give her a few instructions in that timeout.
Kira Keller to serve. What a block from Denesi.
Well, she's been a bit quiet, I would say, blocking-wise in this match so far. She's one of the leading blockers of the tournament, Denesi, so it's a good time.
Oh, that was a horrible serve to have to deal with. It's going to be free ball coming for Italy, but who's going to take it? It'll be Bossetti. Oh, but not great. Bit of a scramble again for Brazil. Excellent swing from Tenara.
Well, that's better from Tenara, but it really was Italy's point when they got the opportunity on the free ball and couldn't get it up to the net.
I'm surprised that I thought Bossetti might just volleyed it in, actually. You get more control with your hands to set the ball, but hey, didn't happen. They didn't take the point. Now they're trying to get the side out. And they will do with a little tickler from Igonu. Just rolling that into the block.
It's so hard to block the timing on that because she's hitting it almost on her way down, then she's hitting it with her arm lower than normal and then off pace. So 3 things that the blockers have to change up their timing for.
Good pass.
Great hit.
Yeah, Tenara does the rest.
Great little swipe off the outside of the block. She felt the line was open. Not a lot of line there, but she was able to get the hand.
Nice play, Igonu finds the gap in the block that time.
Again, the timing of her hit, again, on the way down, it makes the timing so hard for the blockers. That time she hit past the blockers, but often she's getting a lot of hands as the blockers are on their way down. They almost have to wait a little bit longer.
Good up. Well played, Gabby. Always an outlet, a bit like Igonu for Italy. Gabby always tends to make herself available.
And she's got such great hang time. Hits at the top of her reach, lands almost on the underneath of the net. So jumps a really long way forward.
Interesting substitution this. Eleonora Facino, normally a libero. She's been brought into this tournament and she's as an outside hitter, but she won't be hitting at all. She's replaced Petrini in the back row, and now we've effectively got 2 liberos passing for Italy, as well as Bossetti. So Facino in to pass and defend. Changes made for Brazil to put their setter into the back row, Kissy into the front row, and Roberta back to serve. So they've got 3 front court attackers and keep the pressure on at the net. Nicely played by Prida Roich going against Igonu, which is never that easy.
And with all those substitutes and changes, the setters on both sides have to be aware of what's going on so they know where to put the ball, where the weaknesses are perhaps in any blocking rotations.
Good leave by Bossetti and De Gennaro. You can hear the call of out.
Brazil trying to push the ball, I think, to Bassetti deep there, keeping it away from the two liberos.
That's good work. Again, if you get the one-on-one, as soon as you can get that, as soon as you can make the middle block late, then you've got a really good chance of putting the ball away cross-court. That's a good leave.
And looking for the aces at this part of the match. A few quick points.
Service substitution for the team of rallies.
Serving substitution, Lorena coming in. Oh, it's kicked in play still. Oh, that's unlucky. Facino going after it, I think. Just getting in a little bit of a tangle with Igonu.
Oh, that was a great pick up here. And after this play...
Oh, yes, Igonu pinched it off Facino. I don't think Igonu knew Facino was next to her.
Oh.
Still a 4-point lead here for Italy. That's a wonderful pass. Has that landed in? Oh my goodness, no, it has not. It's such a small target to go down this sideline as well, but do you know what, there's a lot of room there, and she's overcut it.
Just put it... That's the trouble sometimes when you're hitting the ball so hard. If you've got a fast arm swing or a hard arm swing, you've always got to hit it precisely in the middle of the ball. And it's really a small thing, that volleyball. And if you hit a little bit to one side or the other, you're going to fly the ball out on that occasion.
State belle alte e attacchiamo col bagger in modo da dare un po' di pancia, perché così i centrali facciamo fatica a metterli in gioco, ok? Dai, via, vamos, dai, diamo qua i touchdown.
Great run of points again from Brazil to get themselves closer to get back into this game.
This is the Volleyball World Championship. These are some of the super slow-mo, some of the highlights so far. Trying to capture some of that emotion. Brazil 3 behind, Lorena with the serve. Very good serve at Facino. What a wonderful pickup from Petrini. Oh, it had enough on it just as well because Kissi's left it. Brazil take the point. You notice, for those of you that are watching and you're watching Gabby play, her right arm, when she goes to swing, her right arm does not get above her head until she goes to hit the ball. So you classically, your both arms go up in the air and then you go and swing. She doesn't do that. Silla's come in, passing and hitting, and has replaced Borsetti. That's a decent ball to start with, but there was nowhere to go down the line. Kissi denies her. And Brazil are now back to within 1.
Wow. Is she going to stay on after that? Oh, one-on-one.
Well, there was line across to go, wasn't there? She put it right into the block.
Oh, she's staying out there.
Oh, what a dig. It's outside the antenna, it's brought back outside the antenna. Italy have to come again. This time Silla gets the job done. What a dig though from Petrini on Igonu.
Unbelievable defense. This one here, she was standing right there. She knew exactly where that ball was coming. This is great running outside of the post. Brings the ball back in, but that time Italy was able to finish it. Carol, hands up on the face, can't believe it. Big point, that one.
Silla back to serve for the first time in the match. Gabby deals with it. And dispatches it off the block and away.
Again off the top of the hands.
It's that quick swing, isn't it? It just doesn't give the block time to get set. They're still trying to get into position, really, with the hands. So more changes. The double substitution's been changed again, and now for another 3 rotations, or if we go that far, Brazil have got 3 front court attackers. And the setter in the back row, this time with Macris. Igonu can't have a swing. Is that kept off the floor? It was, but then Carol couldn't keep it off the floor again. Set point, Italy.
A lot of space there. Triple block. Igonu read that.
Kira Keller's serve. What a touch, and again, free ball, Brazil. Italy have got back into position. Oh, yes. Another chance for Brazil. Oh, Silla, magnificent! And it's cut to perfection, and Italy take the set. What a play from the captain to keep that ball alive. And then the cuttiest of cuts from Igonu to put the ball on the floor. That looked to be all done and dusted off that swing from Gabby. But then up pops Silla, fantastic. Then up pops Igonu, cut-tastic. And it's 1-1 now here. A lot of Igonu on 10, and then a lot of ball out wide to Bossetti and to Petrini and then to Silla, because actually Brazil was serving pretty well. But interestingly, going after De Janeiro a lot.
Hi. Fantastic fight in the second set. What do you need to do now to finish this match?
I'll continue like we play in the first two, because also in the first we fight a lot, but the match is so close. So we have continued to fight and to be courage and overall in attack, because we need our attack.
Fantastic. Good luck.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's a very interesting response, and he's right. Yeah, you know, to play like we did in both those sets. Continue going. It got, and it was working in the second set to great effect.
How are you?
You can hear from Roberta now.
Sorry about the second set. The first set was very good. What do you need to do to change something for the next two sets?
We know that's a hard game, so I think be more tactical, like less mistakes, and remember what we do in the first set, because we start to do a lot of mistakes and maybe attack in the wrong place that we talk about it. So I think it's just continue like calm, be concentrated, and we know that will be a tough game, so just be calm and do the same thing that we are doing until now.
Fantastic. Good luck.
That is half the battle. Be calm, stay calm and carry on. Not get panicked. Know that if you need to make 3 digs, 4 digs, 5 digs, 10 digs, you got to make them. Just go on and do it. And get back, not get frustrated when the other team gives you the ball back and says, have another go. But get set, get ready. And crucially, if you're playing angry, you're in the past, you're thinking about stuff that's not gone right. You want to be in the present, and a clear state of mind and calm means playing in the now. What have I got to do now? And then just do that. Not thinking ahead either. What have I got to do if that ball gets dug? No, not if it gets dug. I've got to link in and be ready to play, and if I've got to play it, I've got to play it. Away we go then with the second set. Italy serving, with the third set in fact. Italy serving and Brazil taking the side out. It is 1 set apiece. Brazil will take the first point. Oh, Igonu overcutting that one. So 3-0 for Brazil at the start of this third set. Brazil can't get there. Italy can't get the side out at the moment, looking for their cambio palla. They might do now with Igonu, but that's a wonderful touch. Tenara. And still the rally keeps going. Gabby waiting for that, now available on pipe. Oh, yes! Magnificent angle. Gabby played that ball, concentrated on that first touch, so it was perfect. And then after that was able to go in and make the swing on the pipe attack.
Always so important, that first touch on the play, isn't it? Making sure it goes all the way up to the setter to give everybody the opportunity to have a hit. Middles as well.
Ok, oh ragazzi, una cosa, mi raccomando, la differenza prima l'abbiamo fatta, sì sulla prima palla di cambio palla, ma su tutto quello che era il contrattacco ci siamo presi il tempo, quindi le transizioni per andare adesso 2 volte senza rincorsa, poi le pallonate non le tiriamo su quelle situazioni lì, ok? Dai, via, andiamo! Vai.
Gabby now has plenty of time to think about where she wants to put this serve.
Going after Silla. What a pickup by Macris. And cover from Macris.
Oh,
Igonu finds a way.
great blocking that time from Italy. Making sure they had a couple of blocks on the back court and gave Igonu the opportunity to hit that favourite outside-in hit down the line.
You can see that senior then was thinking, uh-oh, it's coming at me, but it didn't. Lovely blocking from Oro and Denesi. They knew as soon as Macris was off the net and where she was going that they could get out wide.
Yeah, she pushed herself all the way to close that block off, just getting the hands there.
Nice work that from Oro. That's the one advantage she does have over Malinov is her high blocking ability. But Brazil able to go and get the side out by going to the other side of the court.
Just the one-on-one on the middles there.
Touch from Carroll. Excellent blocking. Denesi slowing it down. Not much Oro could do with that. Very tight to the net. And then that time, Gabby says, I'll find a way to get past the block, and she does.
Well, she's just a machine in the backcourt, isn't she? She looks so beautiful. She flies through the air when she spikes. She gets a good run up, 2 or 3 steps, sees the angle past the double block, drives it into the right spot.
Brazil know that if that ball and Oro's slightly off the net and Denesi runs in front, they're not going. And you can see Carol Gadd has had no interest at all in Denesi, none. And just said, I'm going out, I know where this is going.
And they were all there in cover too, just watching it hit the ground.
5-point lead here for Brazil. This topsy-turvy match.
great block from Italy.
They're certainly up their game in that department. The block is working really well. It was something that was working better for Brazil in that last set, but now Italy are right on top. Well, that's a bit of a gift for Italy if they can finish, but that's too tight. Oh, well played, Silla. That's really difficult to go in from attacking to turn it into a block and not touch the net. And still it continues. Petrini. Oh, I say! Brazil come again. And Gabby's overcut it.
Wow, massive opportunity for Brazil there. Does that ball go past her, a little bit past her? She didn't have much room. She had a Gonu there too. Maybe that put her off a little bit. She wanted to get it off her arms.
She'll get plenty of chances to do that in training for Vakif Bank when the season starts.
I don't think they'll be thinking about that just yet.
No.
Got another couple of weeks to go.
Not with that celebration from Igonu, especially as it went past. Oh, there's a ball in that
Signal, I
challenge.
understand that this cannot work. I understand.
Are they really challenging that?
Well, they're challenging ball in out. For those of you wondering, I mentioned the challenge system and how it works. There's a couple of ways you can challenge. One is after the whistle goes on the last action. But you've got wonderful slow-mo being presented to us by the incredible camera crew here.
I think as a hitter, as it hits your hand, you actually can feel whether it's going in or out as well. Didn't think Gabby looked that positive about that one.
That's also gone in. And incredibly, Italy are back level. It's 9-all.
What a crazy swing of a match. Just a couple of little errors, a couple of big blocks.
Please, immediately, please.
The referee's just telling the captain, because it's only the captain who can talk with the referee to tell the coach to calm down. More trouble here for Brazil. Oh, what a touch from Petrini. That was a wonderful swing from Gabby. No double. But it doesn't go in. Petrini gets the error, and Italy are now in front.
They cannot do anything wrong right now.
Brazil can't seem to do anything right.
Exactly, the backcourt defense.
Oh,
on that first ball, look at that. That's just...
That's not something we will talk about ever
No.
again. But it happens, doesn't it? These things happen.
Oh!
That's close. That's such a good lead from Petrini.
Yeah.
She was under a lot of pressure.
Gutsy leave, that's for sure.
They're having a look. There's a challenge coming.
No, again, that one was way out.
I love that. I love that. It's like saying, when you talk about something being illegal, it's illegal or highly illegal, it's just illegal. It's like it's out, way out, miles out, just out, it's out. It's either in or it's out. Which way was it going to be, though? How close?
I reckon it was miles out.
Okay. For those of you watching where we're decimalised, it's kilometres
out. Yeah. Centimetres out. Miles out.
Indeed, it is.
Yeah.
It's comfortably out, isn't it?
Yeah. I think everyone's just getting a little bit excited now. There's a massive comeback.
It is a really good turn of events here for Italy. They have got the momentum, that's for sure. And Brazil are now trying to wrestle it back. Carol Gataz with the serve. Nara can't find a way through at the moment. Gabby went very early, and the block was waiting. They didn't go early with her, they waited. And they're able to get across on her.
Well, Italy absolutely have their timing on their block now. And I think that was what was missing in those first couple of sets. It's working for them now. Like you said, Gabby was a bit late. Cover was a little bit deep.
Well, it's the hit and miss with the jump serve. Sometimes it goes your way, sometimes it doesn't. Coaches will ignore it. Mazzanti will have no thoughts on it either way. He knows what Igonu can bring. But right now, it's all square again. Good touch. Great block, though, from Kira Keller to deny Gabby.
Well, can the blockers do anything wrong for Italy right now? They're just on everything.
That's what, so Carol's not only blocked that, she's then watched it and made a touch, but what a play.
She didn't even jump. I think she was a couple of centimetres off the ground.
Yeah, that's where height's a real advantage. Good touch from Silla. What a performance she's having.
Oh.
And that's a shame from Igonu because the line was there to be hit. And this is the thing, at this level, they probably do aim for the line, which is what, a couple of centimetres wide, 5 centimetres? Whereas you want to go down the line.
Well, Brazil really covered the line there. They swung right outside. They know that's her favourite hit.
That's not coming back. Well played, Petrini. So now we're getting a good metronomic passage of play here where points are going from one side to the other.
In rhythm.
Indeed. Something's going to have to give, though.
Beautiful replay over the Italian line score from Italia.
Good work. Gareth's not had a lot to do through the middle.
Yeah, you can almost feel, I felt as that pass came into the setter was poised, she was in a great position, she had everything in front of her. It was a beautiful pass, and it gave Carol that opportunity.
Carol Gattas now into the front row to join Tainara and Pryderic. Good cover from Oro. Now wonderful blocking for Brazil. So they've made a mini breakthrough now. They have the advantage.
Petrini looking a little bit tired on that attack. I know it was probably coming behind her a little. Ran under the ball. There's nothing tight about that hit.
No, my goodness me, Igonu. You know as well, after the error she made on the last play, she wants to make up for it. She definitely does that here.
And Brazil didn't get out wide enough. They've got to stay and help with the middle attack. That's why the outside blocker is not getting out there.
Good ball. Pryderic has bounced it wide.
Well, that's exactly what they said in the interview with me earlier, is that Brazil just have to eliminate some of these errors. It really is hurting them. And if Italy can keep blocking like they are.
Oh, De Gennaro, magnificent. That had to come over, though. It was too difficult to do anything with it. There's a better chance now. Petrini can have a swing, and she gets it off the hands and gets the point. And it's just rocked back Italy's way now.
It all started with that amazing pickup. And the Brazilian coach there just can't believe it. Look at that. What a spot. Sits in the right spot. It was unfortunate, but got another opportunity and
Temos que jogar lá, porque
blocker
quando
there,
sacando na
just
fria, a
turning
bola
too
está
early.
saindo pouco, a gente está ficando sem a bola de meio. Deixa estar mais aberta para cá.
Galera,
Carol, você vai
as duas juntas. Vamos soltar o saque nas duas ali, galera. A Sila não pode estar com esse número, não. Quando o saque tá saindo, bola tá estourando. Tá? Vamos soltar o saque, vambora.
Paulo Barros, the assistant coach, Coco as he's known, also having a word for Brazil, but, well, I wonder how pivotal this set will be to go 2-1 up. Would that be enough to then go 3-1? But with the way this game's going, anything is possible right now, and if we have 5 sets, that's probably the one thing we wouldn't be surprised about. Oro with the serve. Good serve as well, because it has to go out wide and Italy can get blockers in position. And they've got a swing chance. Oh, De Gennaro trying to go middle behind her head on a dig.
That's pretty incredible for a libero to try and do that. I mean, the middle blocker was there.
I think Denasia didn't back herself to go. She thought no way did she think that was going to come.
Exactly. She thought I'll just run and try and take the blocker with me.
Not only that, but Dejanara didn't realise how far away she was. Had to almost give a behind-the-head dig B set. Double change for Brazil, as they have done in the previous sets. Kissy is in the front row. Roberta into the back row. Good up by Natinia. And that's off the hands. And would you believe it? Brazil are back level, of course you would.
Gee, there's not much space there. Gonu just reaching too far into the middle.
Roberta once again. Nice ball from... Oh, nice ball, Silla. Almost a burst ball from Igonu.
Not much you can do about that. Comes straight at you. Gabby actually stepped back for that, maybe trying to anticipate something off the top of the block. Didn't anticipate that it would go over the block and then down between her feet.
Well, Igonu's chain is quite incredible, the way that it works and comes from the hip all the way up to her hand, and it's always elongated. I mean, Gabby's similar, but her chain starts a bit low. It stays low. You watch her hitting hand, where it is. It never gets above her head until she hits. And she's still able to then use it slightly later, more of a whippy action.
It's a real whip that she has. The speed brings the power.
It's been a change. It's a change that Italy have done previously. Petrini off, Fasino in, 2 Libros effectively passing, plus Silla. That catch hands. No, says the referee, but Silla's convinced it's hit Carol Gattaz. And we're going to have a challenge.
She put everything on that ball too.
There's a video challenge requested by Team Italia. The challenge is about...
See which way this one's going to go, but we're getting towards the business end now of this set.
She looked pretty confident in the beginning, but that was touch. Does she look confident now?
Wouldn't better go. The poker faces of these players are incredible. You would not want to play cards against any of them, honestly. They can convince you they didn't touch it, even if you saw them touch it. But you can't get past Hawkeye.
They all are staring intently at the referees. Ooh.
Yes!
Oh, yes! Gattaz.
She's probably thinking, I should have cut my nails before this game started.
Oh, that bent her finger back too, so she got a fair good amount of finger on that.
Well, it's a point for Italy, and now it's they who have the 18 and Brazil on the 17. There could be a chance to increase the lead. Silla does it!
Wow.
Wow, indeed. How did that hit the floor?
Well, she was in no position to hit that hard. It wasn't a fantastic, didn't go all the way out, but wow. Brazil should have been on that. It was in the air a long time.
Prita Roig has just been put off, I think, by the movement of the player next to her, and just thinking someone else is going to take it, and it should have been her. But what a play. Brazil have changed their double sub. That will stay in play. Ooh, just about scrambled over. Igonu's going to get it. Oh, now Igonu's missed it. She cannot believe it.
That was a big point for Italy. She went for the angle, just again underneath it a little bit slow, no top spin. That's the only reason she makes those errors. Almost like she's a bit early.
So yeah, it's almost as if she just needs to see the ball leave the hands and be on her timing step, and then she can attack either quicker or slower. But it's almost as if she's gone and made her own mind up of her own timing, and then if Oro doesn't get it perfect, then there's an issue. But if she just waits a second, sees that touch, then I think no one would ever get anywhere near her. Lorena's on to serve. Italy siding out to go 2 in front if they can. Good touch from Tenara. Just a continuation block. Brazil can have another go of sorts. The down ball dealt with by Facino. But there was no dealing with that from Silla.
Well, the captain really has done such a great job coming on the court the end of the second set and then just doing everything right, finding the gap in that block, and the pain in Brazil's face as another one goes past.
There's a change for Italy. Malinov's come in and Oro's gone out. It's a direct change. Oh, and it's an ace serve for Italy. And that puts them in prime position now in this set. You can probably hear it, but the Italian commentators next to us just went crazy then. And still are.
Well, you wouldn't see that very often.
No.
Brazil making that mistake. It's
Not
just
all.
the communication, the teamwork, not so good. They weren't expecting it. I think it got
apresenta numa bola dela, você
far
mata
in front of her. Just had to get it in.
Vambora, galera.
Bora que tem jogo, galera. Bora que tem jogo. Vambora.
Tá? Bora de novo.
Really, Brazil are going to have to find a couple of blocks here. Keep the pressure on Italy. But first, they're going to have to side out. Need to get a good pass to set up this attack. Oh, that's the great pass.
Goodness gracious, Gabby. That is, what a swing.
That was the most unbelievable spike, I'd say, of this tournament. Would you think?
That from Gabby. She's just put everything through that. That will stay in play. No. Yes, it will. And a double touch called.
Then left hand, then foot, please. No, please.
Well, the ball, the touch, because the touch was below the height of the net, it can't be classed as a block. I think that's what they're, why it's called as a double against Carroll. There's no argument coming from Brazil. Facino's job done. Petrini back into the front row. 22-19, Italy in front. Nice serve. What a dig by Silla. And it got her in her favourite place. Into the corner at 1.
She had the line open, but she didn't use it. It's either line or it's that deep middle pocket.
Italy now 2 points away from taking this set. Oh, Carroll does enough. De Gennaro went for it. I think Silla may have put her off slightly. But what a difference for Italy. I mean, the fact that they didn't win that point, the players are touching the ball. The court must seem small at the moment for Brazil.
Well, when they're getting their pass in that close to the net, they've got opportunities.
Italy looking for the side out. And it's
a lift or a double.
Yes, a catch ball against Petrini. I would have thought maybe there'd been a double against Malinov. But that's the thing, you see, because the set wasn't great, it's behind Petrini. She's ended up throwing it. That may be a little bit of a double.
Yeah.
The refs called that as a catch ball because that was the signal he made. He didn't call for a double. So it really can't. It's called volleyball for a reason, people that were watching. As opposed to catch and throw it. That's a different sport.
Oof.
That's huge. And it's dies to bring up set point now for Italy.
See, they're loving it too, the smiles on the faces of the Italians. There's not many smiles on the Brazilians' faces right now, for good reason. They're fighting hard, but the Italians just having the edge again in this set.
Kira Keller.
Good serve.
No, Carey caught it. So it kept it on her side, did Macris. What a pickup from Netanya.
Oh!
And it's Gabby who saves set point. Well, Macris's play was deemed to have been on her side of the net. And that's why the referee didn't call it. He said it was on her side.
This hit, from the backcourt through the middle, and I'd be doing that too. Unbelievable.
No, one side out required, 2 chances to do it. Igonu for the set. Oh, yes! Italy take it 25-22. They lead 2-1. This is an incredible game.
Well, who would you have set for that set point? Obviously, every single setter in the world would have gone to Igonu. You just know she's going to finish that ball off. Too big a moment.
But look where they stacked up. They've stacked up nowhere near it. I don't know, they must have been thinking that the pipe was coming because they flooded the middle and now she's got a free swing. I think that's just a tactical misadventure from Brazil. Oh, and it's hit the leg of Carol as well. Oh, she's another level, Igonu, when she gets going. She really is.
Well, it's like she hits from another level.
Oh, yes.
From the first level.
Exactly.
Second level.
Well, yeah, most of the players go up to the top floor. She's hitting from the penthouse. That's one way to look at it. And there we have it. Just incredible. Brazil took the first set, and then Italy have taken the next 2. They are 1 away from victory, but there is still an awful lot of volleyball to be played.
Well, I think the difference was the first half of that last set was all blocking from Italy. There were so many great blocks. They really had a lot of the Brazilians on edge. And Brazil's passing just let them down, I thought, too. They weren't getting the ball up to the net a lot to really keep those middle blockers part of the action. It had to be done from the outside. Put so much pressure on the outside hitters.
Well, the Brazilian fans just checking in on social.
Reporting home.
Indeed, getting on all the hashtags to do with this competition. Well, here are the stats, and Italy with a couple more in attack, a couple more blocks, but they gave Brazil 4 points in errors.
Yeah, unusual, but I guess the errors came at the important times.
It's an incredible thing. So that's that 3-point difference. 4 points they gave Brazil, but then they clawed it back with their better attacking and blocking.
Well, the Dutch fans are starting to fill in the stadium now because up next, the home team is taking on Argentina. It's going to be a big one for the home team.
It's going to be a great game, that. But we've got a great game here at the moment. So this is where Brazil was setting. In that green zone is really where you want it, because then you can go forwards and backwards. You can split the play. But
you can see the spread there. Yeah. She's running all over the court. It seemed to me like I saw her running all over the court trying to set. You can't get many quick attacks.
No, those ones in that second zone, in the fifth zone, half of all those sets that were in that position where there's no real middle coming. Whereas Italy, she's got 60% of the ball where she can actually run more than just Igonu or run more than just Silla. But funny enough, though, they didn't really run. They didn't really run Denesi or Kirikella on anything. But they used them as foils, didn't they? They went up and then they took that. So Aura's gone, right, I'll go out to you because you got one-on-one. And that's kind of sums it up. Only 9 points for Denesi so far. Let's have a look at what Carol's been coming up with. 9 points for her, 5 blocks, of course. So you're going to have to change your name to Carol the Wall. Vladimir Simonovic had an excellent game.
Yeah, I like the way when the captains go up to him and try and argue. He said, that's it, no way, go away. He doesn't get into any sort of arguments.
There is never a conversation to be had. You give him a good listening to, and then you often do as told.
It's good refereeing. He doesn't get involved in the match.
Away we go with the 4th set. Italy leading by 2-1, and they have the opening points. And Kira, I think that's just, I've had a swing! Because she hasn't had a hit in a while, has she? Not only that, she's got it off Carol as well.
okay, my stats.
Wonderful. Kira Keller with the serve. What a good swing that is from Petrini.
That was set up by the good pass. And the fast ball over the top of the middle player. Took the middle blocker from Italy. And it was one-on-one. If they can do that again and again, they can get back and they can push this to a 5th set.
That's what we all want, all us neutrals. Those of you supporting Italy want them to get this set one. Those of you supporting Brazil want to get that set. There's set one for them, and that one's not coming back. That's tough. Carol and Petrini were in a good position to play it again. Pietrini's done well. She had some time out. She has had a bad back and is really using this tournament to get back into full fitness, and she's certainly doing that match by match, growing in that outside hitting position. Too tough. Denesi says, thank you very much. I'll ping that one down.
Couple of good fast serves from Italy, setting up some really tough plays for them.
Not only that, Macris being a back row player is not allowed to block that. There's a net touch against Igonu. Nice play.
Big serve, clips the net, but was good enough. What a fast set. And there, brings the middles back into play.
Macris just trying to create some room by going to her knees to get that ball out wide, but it's all Italy at the moment. That's brilliant from Petrini to touch that and not the net. And then Gabby comes up with the point.
She's been so solid this entire match, Gabby. Really rely on her. 3 blockers, finds the gap between them, the weakness. When someone's reaching over, their hand's just a little lower.
It's not the best of passes.
Oh.
Doesn't matter. Igonu gets everyone out of a pickle.
Doesn't she just love that line? Leave her anything and she'll take it. It's a pretty tough ball to hit from the back corner, around her shoulder. You see how she twisted her body. She's actually almost got her right shoulder perpendicular to the net.
Very nice by Carol Gataz on that slide behind.
That's how they started the first set. A lot of these plays working for them. Fast back set all the way to the antenna.
Cambia palla achieved for Kira Keller, which in Italian means side out, or ball change, as they call it. That time going off of Macris. That looks in.
Oh, that did look in.
Looked a lot like it was in. Could be worth a challenge.
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't know, there's going to be one coming though.
Scylla put up her hand, wanted a challenge.
This goes down as 4 service errors. Oh, we don't get the replay either, are we? Out. It was out. Ref said it was out. That's all we need to know. Good touch. But it's right up where Gabby was. And everyone's like, oh, this is going to hurt.
You have to say thank you for those oversets or over passes. Over cover this time. Thank you.
I think, well, they've called for a net touch. Gabby might have hit the net. Did she hit the net? Doesn't look like she did from that reaction. Or is she just saying, don't tell anyone I hit the net?
She looks fierce.
She does.
Yep, net touch challenge.
Or was it Kira Keller touching the net? She tried to block it. That could be the other factor. Someone did. Didn't look like it was the ball. Anyway, doesn't matter what we think. We're going to find out exactly what happened, as Hawkeye will reveal all any second now. Interesting, the dangly earrings. I remember when. Oh, here we go. Here we go. No, it was the ball.
Oh, it's the ball.
It was the ball. It wasn't Gabby. That's that look that said it all, was it? Yeah, she knew she'd won that.
Yeah.
Used to be that dangly earrings weren't allowed because of the fact that if you caught them in the net, could be quite damaging. You could end up ripping your ear. I don't know what the rules are on that now lately. I have to find out. Good play. Macris. And a good swing from Tainara, and it's Brazil who edge in front.
Well, they've done this a few times now. They've edged in front, but then all of a sudden Italy come back and go 1, 2, 3, 4 and take it away. So they need to just find some momentum and get a little breakaway here.
Still in play. Oh, well done. Igonu somehow, just when she needed to jump forward, managed to get enough forward momentum.
She did really well on that play too. I didn't think she was going to do as well. She really struggled, and that was a great positioned block, but it hit the outside of Gabby's arm. Igonu loving that that didn't land in the court.
Excellent pass. Excellent dig. Brazil have to have another go. And so they do. Tainara makes sure of it.
Well, that's Tainara's biggest hit so far this match. That was unbelievable. She's one-on-one, well, almost one-on-one. There's a massive hole between the block.
Nice ball from Silla. And Petrini, I think she's going to put it on the floor, but that's a really good pickup from Martinia, and a good touch as well, Macris. Scrappy rally. Finished off by Igonu. She's definitely in the groove now, Igonu. And you get the feeling Oro's going to try and give her as much ball as possible if she continues to play like this.
Well, in that position, you'd had to have given it to her. She had plenty of room to work on that one. Always smiling. Nice little touch. Gabby didn't quite have the timing on that one, but she waited, and then just put the ball over into that little space in the middle of the court. A lot of space down the line on that. Down the line and way inside the court. Some big swings and big defense. Still the ball is not on the net for the quick ball, but Igonu, it doesn't matter. Big cross court. She gets out, she comes in, she's got a lot of line again, but she's got so much line and she still finds so much angle as well. And the blockers, as the blockers fall down in unison.
Nice set. Oh, what a pickup.
Oh. Well, just looking to go too hard or something a little bit too fancy there. Agonu slices it too much. Great defense. She won't be happy with herself after that one.
Well, it's still all to play for in this set. It's by no means a done deal, given where we are. Brazil it is, though, who know that they have to win this one. Nice touch by Silla.
Oh.
I know where that's not caught anyway. Agonu seems to think it was off hands.
She just couldn't get up quick enough to get great position on that, but they are going to challenge it. Looking for the block touch again. Liberos doing their job in the backcourt, aren't they? Getting some big digs off some of the big swings.
It's quite incredible. It's that mentality you need as well as a libero to go, yep, come on then. Is that all you got? And just get in there and make those touches. We're having a long look at this. It's got to be pretty close.
I think this will be a good timeout for Italy. I think just to get their groove back. Agonu's mistake, I guess, in a sense, and she's been dug a couple of times. Brazil need this point, I think.
3 days later.
Well, there's a long wait. This must be close. Well, it's past the forearm. There's no touch, and it's already passed. There's never any. It's never the fingers. It was a question of whether or not it caught the forearm of Petrini, and it hadn't.
Thank you, coach, for the extra time for the VJ.
So it is Brazil's point. Italy have to find where they are on the rotation and quickly. They're at rotation 6. Still is available on the outside as well as Donesi in the middle, but that's going to go to Agonu. And she's got that down the front of the block of Gabby, who was trying to reach up so high, she didn't close the gap.
Yeah, sometimes it's, you need to give up a little bit of timing. She's a little bit later there. Oh, it was just down the front. Haven't seen a serve into the net very often at all. A little lapse in concentration there.
Nice touch by Carol Gataz. Oh, what a block. That's brilliant, because that's, for me, that's the best block you can put up against Gabby, because she wants to turn a little bit to the line, and when she does, if you can block in that position, you're going to get her each time.
You have to be strong on that, though. And Agonu, well, she's probably the strongest at it because she leaves her hands up. Even on her way down, her hands are still at the same height as the middle blocker.
Good play that time from Gabby, finding the gap.
Yeah, and also finding the top of the hands as well. She gets up. She reminds me of a player from long ago, Maria Luis from Cuba.
Yes.
Smaller player, very fast, jumps high.
A legendary player, Maria Luis was. It's been given as out.
This is in the corner.
I can't believe it. But there's no video challenges left for Italy. They've used them all up and got them wrong, so you can't even ask for it. None remaining. Good touch from Prederoich. Well up by De Gennaro. Silla has to use a non-dominant hand to play that over. It's still going. Not anymore. Gabby with another point. Brazil beginning to edge away.
Again, the speed of the ball, the slight spin on it, the side spin gets through the hands.
Good touch by Carroll.
Oh,
Goodness, the block took their hands away. You can't do that against Gabby.
well, the first hit Gabby had was blocked out so nicely, but was dug up beautifully in cover. And then the second time, this one here, what a great cover there. She's still on the floor, and then this was fast enough to create the gap. But yes, she did take her hands
Gabby
away.
in seconda linea la possiamo colpire e mandare, poi quando è davanti vediamo quello che fare. Poi tutto quello che sappiamo fare in cambio palla. Ci hanno difeso due belle palle, poi dobbiamo stare dentro senza accelerare, ok? Vai! Vamos!
Well, again, Brazil get a great run of points there. Look at that. 4 points in a row. Don't see that very often.
It's a bit tight, and so is that. Oh, what a pickup by Tenara. And it's a massive block for Italy to take the point.
Well,
Much needed.
They had to get 3 of their players over there to contain Gabby. Look, all 3 of them, and that time I think it was the middle that got it.
The touch by De Gennaro. Oh, the block was waiting for that. They were already stacked there. Maybe Oro will be thinking, oh, I shouldn't have gone behind.
Woulda, shoulda, coulda. Oh, it was a beautiful place block there by Tenara. The hands spread out wide, and then she came into the ball.
3-point difference. Gabby to serve. What a touch. Good save. Oh, that's a little bit tight. Oro forced to play it over. Petrini has got that offhand. Well, there's no... The referee says no, and that's that. No video challenges.
Well, they definitely had opportunities, Italy. They had 2 opportunities, if not 3, to finish that play. No block there. No touch, I should say.
Well, to say, yeah, there was no block, didn't catch it. And now there's a 4-point lead for Brazil.
Oh.
Great pickup from Gabby. Wonderful blocking from Kirikella.
Yeah, beautiful block by both blockers. She almost looks pained there. Not physically, but emotionally. Not happy with herself, trying to drive that into the ground.
Great touch by Silla. Oh, what a pickup by Natinya.
Oh.
And the block all went the other way, and Gabby put it to where there was no one.
Well, they had to stay way back, but I think Igonu was too far back. That was a beautiful touch. Went right in, gave the opportunity for that set.
Not only that, she's still moving. As Gabby's in the air, Igonu's fighting for position instead of just playing from where you are. When the spiker jumps, wherever you are on court, that's where you have to play from. Good lead by Silla. Is there a way back in for Italy? 3 behind. With the way this match has gone, anything could happen.
I think that maybe if Italy can keep forcing the serves, keep Brazil setting from off the net. Gives them better opportunity to make some blocks. Off the net. Oh!
That's how you do it. That is a monster block from Ikonu.
There was absolutely no way that block was going to be covered. Hands over the net and pushed back into the court. Even though she jumped from outside, she was flying out. But beautiful technique, pushing back into the court.
Sacando pra cá, atenção, tentando meio com a Gabi. Ela tá ficando sem garganta. Mas é que o saco tá em cima da Priscila, estourou pra lá. Vamos lá, bora. Já tá aí. Saiu aqui, saiu baixo. Vai, sai alongando lá no fundo. Bora de novo.
Brazil need to play smart here and use the hands of the Italian blockers. They're just getting a lot of touches. They're closing the blocks well. And instead of trying to drive the ball down into the ground, they need to look deep, high, hard and deep.
Great pick up from Silla. Gabby waiting for that one. De Gennaro makes a good dig. Is that one called the hands? Yes, it has. And now there's only a 1 point difference.
That was much better from Italy. Driving the ball high and hard and deep. Gets the hands.
Gennaro does enough, but is it going to be enough? No, it won't. Oro can't keep it in play. Brazil now lead by 2.
Oh, the fast back play that time again. Left 1-on-1.
So once again, double change for Brazil. Kissy in to the front row, Roberta in to the back row. They've been doing this throughout the match to put the setter into the back row and have 3 front court attackers and 3 big blockers. But they're unable to stop that from Danesi.
And Danesi rips across her body like that. Doesn't matter how many defenders you have there, you just can't grab it. That's fast.
Well played, Silla. But Brazil are in a good position to attack again. Oh, we've got a floor touch challenge from Brazil. Now, this could be costly. If it has not touched the floor, Brazil have lost the point because they've challenged mid-rally. They have to get this challenge correct. And in which, because of what they're challenging for as well, if they're saying the ball has touched the floor and they're right, then they've won the point. But if it hasn't touched the floor and Silla's got her hand under that, then Brazil have lost the point.
That's a big challenge to make at this point of the match.
It would make it 21-19 for Brazil if they're right. If not, we're going to be all square at 20 all. Did Silla get her hand under it? And if she did the ball still contact any part of the floor?
De rally is nog niet beëindigd door de scheidsrechter. Dus het is plus of min.
Some of these challenges are so important at this point of the match. Everybody is just waiting.
Well, I've seen Z Roberta call one of these before, and it was wrong, and we could clearly see that the ball hadn't hit the floor, and he was still going to hit the floor. Here we go. Now, there's Now, there looks to be daylight to me between, and it says floor touch, whereas to me that, I tell you what, there was daylight there. That was not compressed fully on the floor to me, but hey, what do I know? And that's what Silla's now saying, you're kidding me. That was right on my hand.
Calm down. Deformity of the ball makes the ball partially touch the floor, like on the ball in
No one can ever make a pancake, ever. If it's right on the flash of your hand and it's spread that much to hit the floor?
It did look like
there was
no finger there. It looked like the ball actually on the very side of it touched the... I'd love to see it again.
I saw shadow and I'm thinking, well, if I'm seeing a shadow and I'm not seeing that ball right on the floor, but hey, goodness me, that's what Hawkeye's for, 180 frames a second. They could see it really clearly and said it touched the floor. That's that, it's done. And it's an error from Igonu, and it does look ever more like we are going to be going to a deciding fifth set. Italy call the timeout.
Well, that was a great serve from Brazil, serving it out Silla after she was arguing that floor touch. She didn't do a great pass.
Resta lì, Miriam. Tenete la linea alta, ok? Divertitevi ad attaccare quella palla lì. Teniamo questo cambio palla qui e poi ritorniamo col break come sappiamo.
It's great, isn't it?
Okay?
That's so cool about sport. We're both looking at the same thing. We're both seeing something different.
Well, that's exactly why they were all arguing, because it really was hard to see. I'd love to see it again. It's almost like you need to see those a couple of times.
Well, I think we need to see, what you need to get is to see the Hawkeye footage with 150, 180 frames a second, then and it's crystal clear. We're getting it compressed down to 60, 50 frames a second, so you're losing 2/3 of what is being seen.
And when it's that close, even if the little finger, if it touched the little finger, it may have looked like it touched the floor. Oh well, we'll never know.
Decision was made. It's 22-19 for Brazil. Silla can only give it back to Brazil, who say, well, we don't want to keep it that long, so you can have it, but we don't want it back, thank you very much. Gabby takes another point, and Brazil are now 2 away from taking the set.
Brazil just in momentum right now. Even the plays are a little bit scrappy-ish, are working and paying off for them. They want to take that momentum into the 5th set if they are to win this.
Good lead from Silla.
She won't be happy with herself. 3.
Yeah, Lubian's coming on to serve. See how she gets her serve going. She's got this ability to float it or jump serve it. It's like a hybrid serve.
Can you imagine what's going through her mind right here? She needs to do something big with this serve.
Great ball in, actually, a very good serve. And the side out achieved, and it's set point for Brazil.
Well, she did a great job coming in and making that serve, but the spike was towards her and she just kind of got in the way a little bit there. It was beautifully placed into that corner. Gabby, for me, so far has been the most consistent attacker. Very, very low error rate.
Rosa Maria Montebellier on to serve. First time onto court in this match.
Oosh.
That's a good lead. Yeah, it was a good lead from Facino. She had to think about it. Coaches won't mind the aggressive errors. They won't mind the serves that go long. They certainly mind the ones that go in the net.
Is it going to go for it? Does she just get it in?
Not only Gonu, she's going to go for it. Now you have to, regardless of whether it was the first point or the last point, and it didn't happen. Brazil take the set, 25-21. We're all tied up at 2s. It's now a race.
coming back on the court for the 5th set of this second game today.
It's really going to be up to both of those two to see who can pull it out in this 5th set.
Any fans for Team Brazil?
Italy it will be to get us underway for this deciding set. Continuation block, so Brazil have another go. Oh, what a block that is from Petrini and Denesi to deny Gabby.
That was a great block. See how far over the net both of those players reached. Petrini as well. With the arm guards on, you can really see how she penetrates.
Another good touch in the block, and now Italy have a swing chance. Oh dear, has it landed in? No, oh, I think they're probably a little bit hesitant to check based on the fact that they lost their last 2 video checks. But that's just not quick enough to Denesi. That ball needed to be a lot faster.
And perhaps a little bit more on their side.
That would have helped. I was going to say a free ball coming, but then I realised it was going to Igonu, and she gets the point.
My question is how?
I don't think we can...
Look at this. What a great set, though. What a great set. Oh, she has plenty of room. It was a good choice to block her on such a big angle, but she's able to hit that down that line. Nice use of the middle. Carroll coming through. One-on-one there.
Free ball for Brazil. Chance to go in head. And they will go ahead. De Janeiro can't get to it.
I think if Brazil win this, I think there's going to be a new hashtag. Hashtag give it to Gabby.
It is incredible with all of this talent and all of the wonderful players they've got, that even at this level with these teams, you get one player who is the go-to player when you need them. Is it Gabby, is it Igonu, got Herbots with Belgium, Nizitic with Argentina, who will be in action a little later on.
Sometimes I think it just becomes a thing and everyone expects it. Players expect it themselves as well.
Good touch and a good save. It's a free ball for Brazil. Silla makes a great touch. Wonderful blocking by Brazil to slow that one down. This is just incredible volleyball. Stays in play.
Oh!
The pancake works. And still it's going. Gabby has to become a makeshift opposite. And then it goes to the real opposite. And Igonu gets it off the hands and away. That was an exhausting rally.
I can't even remember what happened at the beginning of that rally. Unbelievable volleyball, really precise volleyball. No errors. The winner of that is just the better player at the end of that rally, and that was Igonu this time.
Good work from Tainara.
Tainara comes through with the big, strong swing. And we've said it before, so different to Gabby, so much different to block. And very difficult to play in defense.
Good serve. It's an ace serve.
It's always nice coming off a big hit and going back and having a big jump serve topspin. to have a go at. So the big hit followed up by the big serve. Let's see if she has the courage to go for it again.
Certainly no lacking in courage, just lacking in control.
Just a little bit under the ball. It's okay, she's ready to hit again.
That's not made it in from Igonu. It does mean, though, that she will get round to serve at around about probably the 12-13 point mark, so could well be have an outcome or an impact then. What a touch by Tainara. Gabby again. De Gennaro. Ridiculous. And that's so unlucky for Oro. Denied by the scorer's table.
And they're all congratulating Tainara because she did such a fantastic defensive up in that first part of that play. Not sure we're going to see it. We're just going to see the end of it. Gabby finishes it off, but Tainara, I think, was the winner of that play.
Tried again, Tainara, but that time Igonu got the better of her.
Great set from Oro as well. She was twisting in the air on that. Ended up being a side back set. Started off being almost a front set, but she twisted around and wow. The standard has just lifted another 10-15%.
Good up by Silla. But Carol Gattas finds an angle. And Brazil keep their 2-point lead. We've reached the 8-point mark now as well, so the teams will change ends.
Well, Gattas hasn't seen much of the ball. She wanted to hit that one. Well, if you're lucky enough to be watching this one anywhere in the world, you are watching, you're experiencing the best women's volleyball in the world right now.
No doubt about that.
Two of the top teams, and they're both playing at their very best.
Lorena's going to come on to serve. Gattas will go off.
Team Brazil coming onto the court. Lorena.
Give us some luck. It's just a different mindset. You know, she has a thing where she has to wait for the ball to be given to her before she steps out the back of the court. Every player has their routine.
Not much Oro could do. Silla keeps it alive for a moment, and it again. But there's a swing chance here. Tough one for Gabby. Too tough in the end because it was coming towards her, and she didn't have a sight of the court.
Yeah, she didn't get an opportunity to get off the net, really. The two-step approach, the ball was past her. Great position, Igonu in defense.
Need a ball, please. You have your picture. Lubian was waiting for a volleyball. She's coming on to serve.
Wow.
Great serve. But a great swing from Gabby to get the side out and keep Brazil in front.
Well, she had a full run up that time. She started from way outside of the court, way behind the attack line, and she was able to drive that into the soft, meaty part of the hands of the block.
It's a rare error from Macrease. She'll have to forget that. She's got an offense to organise now. She's in rotation one. Tainara, Carol, Gabby only Carol in the right place to have a swing as the middle blocker. Gabby's not on her usual side, and neither is Tainara. And it is to Carol. That's a great play.
It really is the choice, the decision-making of the setters at this crucial time of the match that can make or break a team. And like you said, the strength there was with Carol. The pass was perfect. The hit was even better.
Igonu does what Igonu does. Side out, one back.
Another fantastic choice of setting and another beautifully executed set. Setters working hard. Oro just puts that in the pocket.
Didn't really go for that, Petrini. It went through all the motions, but there wasn't that focus on where she wanted to put that ball.
I'd say there've been more service errors in this last set than there have been in any other set. We're only just past the total of 20 points. Not far to go.
Nice pass by Silla. And Denesi is too quick for Carol Gattaz to stop. Well played by Priderovic. This is almost getting to the point now, isn't it, of who wants this more?
It's just the little things that matter. It's the choice of looking for the hands high and hard on that instead of trying to belt that one down into the court. Making those last-minute reaction decisions, the setter's decisions, and then just losing the errors. Whoever can go error-free from this point could take this fifth set and take the match.
Questo cambio palla qui, poi sul break, visto che sono sull'attacco a 3, quell'idea di stare molto strette, con l'idea di essere belle chiuse di là, ok? Belle chiuse da quell'altra parte. Dai, via, andiamo!
Er wordt hier daar prima op omhoog op de tribunes, zo hoort het. Dance if you can. I like when you move it.
Actually, it was
there he
calling
goes.
the timeout. Roberta serve, Lorena in at the front row. Well, there's no stopping Igonu. She gets that point. And now she will be going back to serve. Change is reversed by Brazil. Tainara's back in, so too Macris.
Italia. Number 10 back on the court. See it again.
Decent ball up, there's a swing chance, but it's into transition here for Italy. They could be getting level. They will be getting level. Silla wraps it off the hands. 12-12, Igonu back to serve. What a match. What a play from Silla, looking for those hands and getting them, and now Brazil it is who call timeout.
Bora, bom passe, sai dado. Bora. Bom passe, saiu o passe, quem não recebe cobertura. Vambora.
Egonu tá na posição 1, tá, Gabi? Egonu tá na 1 sacando. Vambora.
regular fifth set.
12. First to 15 wins. For those of you that are wondering. Gonu back to serve again. Very good lead by Brazil, and a timeout called by Brazil for exactly that reason, not to allow Igonu to get on a run after having that first serve go in. Friederich with the serve. So under a bit of pressure. Into transition. This could bring up match point. What a touch in the block by Oro and Danesi. What a swing from Igonu! That was phenomenal. Incredible hit. Bossetti is on. She's back to serve for Italy. Gabby. Oh, she's done it. She's done it somehow with a little bit of help from the net. And it's match point for Brazil. This has to be sided out. Doesn't need to. It's landed out. Oh. What a leave. What a great leave by De Gennaro. But Brazil want to have a look at it. We've got a video challenge. Is it 14 all, or have Brazil won? That's the reality of what we're about to find out. Carlo Gattas wasn't convinced. It was out. Italy is still in it. And now it's a 2-point game. The first team to get two clear wins. Swing chance. It doesn't go to Igonu. Petrini gets it instead, and now there's trouble, real trouble. They don't manage to get it from transition into a swing chance, and it's another match point for Brazil. Thought for a moment that would have gone out to Igonu, but it was some way more difficult to try and get that to Igonu than go to Petrini. Italy call the timeout.
Che fai, Ale?
7.
Ok, l'unica cosa, prendiamo campo di qua, ok? A liberarla per fare il nostro attacco libero da questa parte. Vai, andiamo!
No timeouts left for Italy. One left for Brazil. Match point Brazil. Has to be sided out by Italy. Igonu gets slowed down. She goes again. And that time she gets it off the hands and away. You just get the feeling this has turned into Igonu versus Gabby. The two Vakif Bank players going at each other, literally. That one off Gabby in a way. Chanel getting in and helping out, and could be a time delay here. Well, we got a bit of blood actually from Igonu. She's hit that ball and just split her finger, so that will need to be taped up. just delays things a little bit. Oro to serve. Igonu into the front row. It's a massive front row here for Italy. Petrini, Danesi, and Igonu. Brazil looking for the side out. And they get it through Carroll. It's match point number 3 now for Brazil. What a swing from Carroll. Right into the gap between the blockers and defenders. It's Gabby with the serve. Bossetti puts a decent enough ball in, but now there's a swing chance, maybe, of sorts for Prix de Roig, but it's just a roller. And it's done! Carroll makes the block, and Brazil have the victory! They have beaten Italy by 3 sets to 2. What an incredible game of volleyball here in Rotterdam.